Hi everybody and welcome back to the SeeSaw. It is Saturday again. I have just come back from shopping. Caleb came with me and we went to Tesco's this week. Our Clubcard Plus subscription had just renewed and so I wanted to get my 10% off, which with pricing as it is at the moment, the 10% off shops are a good deal for us. So if you have Clubcard Plus with Tesco, it costs £7.99, I think it is, a month. And with that, we get 10% off 2 big shops in the month. So as long as you're getting more than £8 off in total, so you're shopping kind of £50 shops and above, then you are going to save your money and make your money back. You also get all the club card pricing that you get with a regular club card, but then we also get some perks on our phone contracts, which are with Tesco. So we get double data on the phones, which is great. So for us, it's worth it. If you're just using it for club card pricing, then just a regular club card that you don't pay for, just that has no subscription cost, is absolutely fine. But we do make the most of those 10%, the 10% off coupons that we get each month. So went to Tesco's. It rang up as I was going around and scanning. It was £102. I had a £10 off a big shop voucher, which I exchanged, and then I got 10% off as well. So it brought the whole thing down to £81 something, right? But around about £82, I think it was. So for a £102 shop, and I saved £20, which is quite good. I did get quite a lot, and I had Caleb with me, so that always adds a little bit. Although to be fair, now he's older, he is better, and he sort of understands more about and he looks for bargains. He looks for things that are on special offer and things where he could get something cheaper of what he was wanting and that sort of thing. So it's actually making him think a bit about budgeting and how we spend on food for the family. So let me turn you around. Let me show you what I got. And then at the end, as always, I'll show you our meal plan for the week ahead. So there is our sweep. A bit of a bigger, fuller counter than we had with the Asda shop last week. So non-food items, I got some bio washing laundry soap, a bleach and a jumbo kitchen towel. And then I got my usual TV magazine, some Mr. Kipling French Fancies. I really love these. I've loved those since I was a little girl, and they had club card price on them this week. So I grabbed those as a sweet treat. Half a dozen eggs, sweeties. Caleb picked up some Sour Patch Kids. He chose the bubble mint gum. I got some spearmint gum just for me, and I got 2 packs of refreshers for me because I do like the kind of fizzy sweets. Chocolate treat this week, we got caramel bars, and then for Caleb's kind of sweet desserty sort of treat, he picked out donuts this week. He hadn't had any for a while. I got some of the butter brioche rolls. These are just the plain brioche, and I like these. So I don't know how many, if I can see it on here, because I haven't actually got my glasses on. But let's see if I can home in there. Per brioche is 110 calories. And if you split it and put just a little bit of low sugar jam and then a squirt of squirty cream, it's like having a jam donut, a jam and cream donut. Or jam and cream scone or something like that, because the brioche rolls are sweet. So just a little tip there, if you're really craving something like creamy, or if you're doing like a afternoon tea sort of thing, it's not the same, but it sort of feels like you're having something quite indulgent, and you're only spending perhaps 150 calories or something like that on it, where you would be spending a lot more on that if you were having a jam and cream donut. A loaf, a white farmhouse loaf. We do still have the 50-50 or best of both bread reasonably regularly, but we split between that and white. It depends just what we feel like having, and I just fancy the look of the white farmhouse today, so we've got that. Caleb, this is an example of what Caleb picked up. So he was looking at the Lucozade Sport, which he usually gets a pack of 4 of those, and they're about £3 for a pack of 4. But then he spotted these, which is the Tesco version, and they were £1.35 for 4. So he figured out that he could have 2 packs of these, 8 of these for less than 4 bottles of Lucozade, which means that he would have one for every day this week. And as I say, he does like these when he goes to sports. He does like these to have after school, or sometimes takes it for his drink for school. And you know, I don't really worry too much about it. It's isotonic, but it's not the same as the full-on energy drinks. It's sport-based, and it's a bit like having Gatorade or Powerade in the States. It's not too disruptive. And as I say, he doesn't drink loads of it in a day. He just has one of these, and usually a 4-bottle is all he has across the week. So he has got 8 bottles for this week, but that will probably last him into next week. He also picked out these. He likes to have something just to take to eat on his way to school. He's not a breakfast person, early morning breakfast. So he takes something to eat when he gets to school, and then he has something at morning break time from the school canteen. So this he thought would be good to have with his smoothies or a yogurt or something in the morning, and that he might eat that rather than eating something like he's been having crepes and the chopped chip brioches and things like that for a while. So he thought he'd try those. I've got a carton of passata there. He picked up this pack of Maggi chicken noodles. He and Tony both love like ramen style noodles. Caleb's favourite are the chicken, and he likes the Maggi brand. And these are like £1 something for a pack of 5. And he'll often make those when he gets home from school as a kind of a after school snack before we get home. And we obviously don't eat dinner until between 7 and 8 usually. And so when he's home from school at about 3:30, sorry about that, I just knocked the phone. This makes a good little snack for him. Biscuits, he picked 2 packs of the Maryland cookies. They had a Clubcard price. I think they were 60p a pack or something today. Long grain rice, a little jar of Italian seasoning. For a fizzy drink, Caleb picked out this Tango strawberry and watermelon. I don't think he's had that one before. He thought he probably had it somewhere, but he wanted to give that a try, and they didn't have the small cans of that, so he got a big bottle. And for crisps, he picked out again the Doritos Chili Heat Wave. There's 5 packs in there. So moving on to the fridge, I've got 4 of these little pots of Greek yogurt, the 0% fat. I quite like these for my breakfast with some berries or something, and one of these and perhaps a sprinkle of granola or something on the top. I just find it's a right size portion for me. Semi-skim milk, an innocent smoothie, strawberry and banana. So the smoothie packs, none of them had special pricing on this week, but these large bottles of the innocent brand were the same price. They had Clubcard pricing that made them the same price as the Tesco brand, so Caleb picked those up. He also picked up 3 of these corner yogurts, which again he quite likes to have as an after school snack sometimes. Milk chocolate with digestive, banana yogurt with chocolate flakes, and strawberry shortcake one. He'd not tried the banana one before, so that's a new one for him. Red Leicester cheese slices, some grated cheese, a little block of the extra mature cheddar, and then a little pack of sushi there for Caleb for after rugby tomorrow. He picked this out for his Wednesday meal. So Wednesday is the night he has football practice, so he makes himself a proper meal of some kind. Something a bit more than just a snack when he gets home from school, so he's ready for football practice. And then when they get back from football practice by about 8:30, I've usually got our dinner ready, and if he wants something else then he'll have it. But he's picked this out this week to have for his kind of after school meal before football. Some garlic ciabatta slices, a cauliflower cheese, just because it's easier than making my own. It's a shortcut, simple. I'm going to have it in the week with a meal this week, so it would just be simple. Some sour cream, some wafer thin cooked ham, a little pot of pate. I just really fancied some pate and toast, so I've just picked up a little pot of the basic everyday pate, and then some prosciutto slices. For the freezer, Caleb picked strawberry lemonade helter-skelters for his ice creams this week, some frozen peas, some of the lattice, potato lattice or waffle fries as we call them, and some southern fried chicken bites. Now, this is very pork focused this week. It wasn't really the plan, but a couple of things I was looking for they didn't have, and so I've substituted them with something that's pork related, and it means we've got quite a heavy pork week, but okay, that's fine. So the pork ribs I'm going to use to make some salt and pepper pork later in the week. Pork roast is for tomorrow. We've had chicken this week. We had it on Friday night actually, so I decided to do pork roast for tomorrow. I wanted turkey mince, there was none, so I've gone with pork mince again. Salmon, again, the whole pieces of salmon didn't look that great. The small pieces, I just thought the pricing was challenging for me to think about how much you pay for it. But these sweet chili lime infused salmon fillets were on Clubcard pricing of £2.50 for the two. So I got 2 packs of those, and I thought that would be, Tony would have 2, Caleb and I would have 1 each for our fish night this week. I've got chicken legs rather than a whole chicken for a change. And then we hadn't decided what we were going to have tonight. At one point we were going to get a takeaway, but we had the pizza in the week this week, and we had the ice cream thing last night. And so we thought we'd just look around at Tesco and pick something. So Caleb spotted the ribs, which he loves. So we've picked out the ribs. They were 2 for £7 in the chilled section at Tesco maple barbecue pork ribs. So there'll be a whole rack for Tony, and Caleb and I will have half a rack each. And we're going to have that with the potato lattices and southern fried chicken bites and some salad. So that's our Saturday night kind of. It's not a fake away, because you wouldn't normally have ribs and chicken for takeaway, but it's kind of it's almost like a meal out type meal, but having it at home. Pack of all-rounder potatoes, and some of those are actually really large. Some baby potatoes, some carrots, parsnips, some baby spinach, a red pepper and an orange pepper. They didn't have any of the multi-packs that had green pepper in, and they didn't have any individual green peppers. So I've just picked up 2 peppers for now. I need them for a meal later in the week. I think Licky's still got some pepper in his drawer in the fridge. So we'll just grab another pepper during the week at some point to stock him up. A head of broccoli, some curly parsley. They didn't have any dill. Licky's already got mint and basil in the fridge. Some of these little sweet vine ripe tomatoes, they looked really nice. Pears, a couple of avocados. I'm a bit obsessed with avocados again now. I go through spells with avocado where I really like it and then I don't fancy it. At the moment, I'm on a really like it kick. And so I just bought 2. Some close cut mushrooms. Again, they didn't have any whole lettuce apart from iceberg. And iceberg lettuce is not good for piggies. So for Licky, I just got a baby leaf salad mix. It's just got a mixture of things in there. And that will do him until Tony gets to the store during the week. And he'll get him some more, either romaine or the sweet gem, which is the lettuce he prefers. A Caesar salad kit, that's to go with the ribs and chicken and waffle fries for tonight. Some grapes and some strawberries. So that was everything I picked up. Looking at our meal plan, so tonight we're going to have the ribs, chicken bites, waffle fries and salad. Tomorrow we'll have the roast pork and we'll do a full-on roast. I've got some Yorkshires in the freezer. We'll have roast potatoes, parsnips, carrots, broccoli, all of that good stuff. Monday night I'm going to cook the chicken legs, and we'll have those with some chips, peas and probably some gravy or some sauce of some kind. I might make up a curry sauce or something like that to have with it. Chicken fajitas and rice on Tuesday. So I've got some chicken breast in the freezer, which I'll use for that. Salt and chili pork with mash and veg on Wednesday. So I'm going to use those pork ribs. I looked at the belly slices and they didn't look particularly good. Whereas the pork ribs, which are a bit like bone-in country style ribs in the States. So they're just big, thick pieces of pork. They're not really ribs, but they are big, thick pieces with a bone in. And I'm going to use those with some of the salt and chili seasoning that we use and make up that for a midweek meal. We'll have the salmon on Thursday with new potatoes and some vegetables. And then on Friday, I'll make a pasta bolognese using the pork mince. We'll have that with some garlic bread for our Friday night supper. So that is our plan for the week ahead. Thank you for joining us for this grocery haul, and we look forward to seeing you back here on the SeeSaw soon.